What's going on, guys? Detroit Reaper from the official WeGameHere.com. Go check out the website. Anyway, on to today's video. Let's talk about Tomb Raider, Rise of the Tomb Raider versus the Nathan Drake collection on the PlayStation 4. Because apparently these fools out here got shit confused. They got really stupid, ignorant comments. It's just been ridiculous for the last couple of days. So the last couple of days, Rise of the Tomb Raider has been revealed to have no longer be adding multiplayer to the gameplay or to this game. And people started going crazy over this. I mean, people were trying to say, oh, well, now I guess the Rise of the Tomb Raider is no longer worth $60 because it doesn't have multiplayer just like Nathan Drake collection. But there is a difference between the two. One was built from the ground up without multiplayer. The Rise of the Tomb Raider was never confirmed to have multiplayer involved in it at all. So having it not be in there is fine. It makes a sense, I guess, in a way. Maybe it would. I'm a little bit disappointed that it doesn't have multiplayer because I did enjoy the multiplayer on the original Tomb Raider a little bit, but it wasn't never anything serious. Like I had to be on, I had to play that multiplayer, or it was like that was what I was living for, or that's what I wanted in the game. It wasn't a big deal to me anyway. But anyway, on to what I was saying. So people are saying, like I said, Rise of the Tomb Raider was built from the ground up to be a single player experience. They didn't ever have any focus on multiplayer on that game. But with Uncharted 2 and 3, they had multiplayer in the game. Not only that, on the PlayStation 3, there is already an Uncharted collection. And now with that collection, you get all 3 games, plus everything that was in those games, which means multiplayer is on those games, on that collection. Then they move over to the PlayStation 4. They decide to do another collection, and this time they're just going to call it the Nathan Drake collection for people who maybe didn't play those games. But they decide to axe the multiplayer. Why would you axe the multiplayer and then turn around and ask for $60 for this collection? This collection isn't worth $60 if the whole game isn't in the collection. That doesn't make sense. You people are fucking retarded. It makes no fucking sense to sit here and buy a game that's been gutted. Half of the game has been gutted, and you're not upset about that. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, I understand that they upgraded it, and people were saying that they changed shit about the Nathan Drake collection. They made all of the games similar. But if you've never played Uncharted, ever, if this is your first time getting Uncharted at all, then that doesn't make a difference. You won't even know that they did that because it's going to be feeling the same throughout the whole game. So it makes no difference. That made no sense to me. Then they upgraded the graphics, which we all knew because it's going to be on the PlayStation 4. So I would hope they have fucking upgraded the graphics from a PlayStation 3 game. And then they added 60 frames per second. Like, what the... Nigga, the only reason you want 60 frames per second is for multiplayer. You don't need 60 frames per second. Really, you really do not need 60 frames per second for single player. Sure, it'll make it a little bit smoother for you, but what's the point if you're not going against anybody? You can still beat the computer at any point in time on 30 frames per second. It's not a big deal. It makes no fucking difference. That doesn't matter. So these people are really fucking stupid. They're being ignorant. It's just really horrible. Now, they've talking about they're adding modes. They didn't add a mode. They added one fucking mode. They put a harder difficulty in the game. Like, does that sound like a fun mode? Like, that means fucking nothing. It means they did nothing to this collection but gut it. They gutted it. And you're damage controlling the shit out of it, saying you want to pay $60 or that is worth $60 for just part of the game. or part of the game. None of these are worth $20 separate. You can go to and you can get a PS3 right now. Don't even go in the comments and bitch and moan about what I'm about to say. But you can get a PlayStation 3 right now and get that Uncharted collection for $20 with everything fucking included. You can go to the store right now and you can get each one of those Uncharted games for less than fucking $5. Or maybe less than 10. I'm gonna say 5, I'm not sure. I know one of them would probably be less than 5, but at least less than 10. There is no excuse for them to gut the fucking game. This is the same bullshit you guys were damage controlling with The Last of Us. They didn't do shit to the game besides upgrade it a tiny bit. The graphics were already pretty good for what it was. It was at the end of the generation, so it was good. This is a whole nother rant, so I'm gonna just go ahead and end this shit now. Please let me know what you guys think. Are these guys the damage controlling the shit out of this, or am I the only one tripping right now? Please let me know.